The Unity Christian Knights had to wait a night in order to get their IHSAA state semifinal soccer game in after a storm pushed the match up to a 9:30 a.m. start in Des Moines. So we had a breakfast game at MediaCom Stadium. Knights taking on Des Moines Christian. Lions with a free kick here in the first half, but Weston Heisman puts the squeeze on that try as we remain at 0-0. Free kick opportunity for the Knights. Elijah Schrewers with a big boot, and there's Brody Emmelkamp with the header. This is saved by Carter Picard, and we're still waiting for our first goal. Second half now, Brennan Obink attacks, shoots, it's saved. There's Jack Steckers, he'll shoot. It's off the post. We stay scoreless. To the 77th minute we go here. Corner kick for the Lions. William Matheson with the boot finds Paul Bruggeman. He'll score on the header. Des Moines Christian. They take the win 1-0.
First off, just so proud of these guys, just the effort that they put in, the way that they played our style the entire way through and kept their heads up. It's just amazing to watch them play it. And yeah, to lose it that late is always going to be hard. But man, just an outstanding job by our guys.
Congratulations to the Knights on an incredible season.